20 years ago, 1997, was 5 years after the federal government called the moratorium on the northern cod. More than 30,000 people were thrown out of work in the inshore fishery and fish processing industry in Newfoundland. It was like kind of the cultural heart of rural Newfoundland was broken. And I had been fishing up until that time. I was on the water on July 2nd, 1992. And like many people who were engaged in one way or another with the fishery, I was paralyzed. So it took me 5 years to make work about fishing again. In 1997, I was invited by the Southern Alberta Art Gallery to do a residency south of Lethbridge, Alberta, a site-specific work on a wheat farm. So I found the last 300 cotton flour bags that we could locate. I worked with farm women out there during my residency, and together we sewed 150 fish-shaped windsocks. I did sewing workshops at the art gallery and stuff. So about maybe nine or 10 farm women helped me sew them. And I installed them on 3 lines over a field of winter wheat on Ike and Diana Lanier's farm, south of Lethbridge, Alberta. And they flew for 9 months. So I held those other 150 flour bags in my shed, in my studio, all this time, waiting to do the Newfoundland side, to call the fish back home. So when the Biennale curators came to me and said, there's an opportunity to do some outdoor work. Is there anything you'd like to do? As part of my practice, I said, oh, yes, there is. 20 years after Southern Alberta and 25 years to the year from the cod moratorium. So I pulled those 150 flour bags out of my shed and sent an email to my friends who accused me of hoarding and said, ha, see, I'm using them finally. And so here they are.